everybody, Jen here, first time in a while. I just want to jump on here and do my shop order unboxing. I kind of unboxed it already, but I just wanted to share with you, now that I had a moment, and now that I'm not doing my regular subscribe to save ER orders every month, I decided to do these ones instead. So these are the shop orders that I get every month from Young Living. These shop orders now are the products that I mainly need. These are the ones that are not like the constant on the subscribe to save, like my other ones. The subscribe to save ones, I basically have every month coming in my Ninja Red in these packets. And if you see my other videos, they're these little packets, which I actually just put in my other drink over here that I had this morning. So I have them in this one. And it's just whoop, throwing them around. Just one of these every day, and it keeps me fortified, it keeps me going. Yeah, it's what's kept me going through all of the craziness lately. And then on top of that one, I get the little, which I don't have it around here, the little Christmas spirit in my box. So I didn't have it on me right now because I'm in the middle of packing things up and moving, because there's some new developments in my life, so I'll be eventually moving on to a different place to live. But before that, this is where I'm going to kind of be disheveled a little bit in a couple of my videos, possibly. So anyways, I got my 4 main items that I've been needing to get for a while now. Luckily it came in now. I ordered it at the beginning of the month. The shipping was delayed because of weather delayed stuff, because we had that big gigantic historical tornado that went through like 5 different states, 3 to 5 states or whatever. So that was a little crazy, but I'm really glad it came in today because it's got my one item that I really need for energy, and the other item I really need to keep my muscles going when I'm doing stuff and lifting and things like that. So without further ado, the first item that I got that I mainly did this whole order for was Amino Eyes. Now I took the cap off because I was about to open it up, but I figured I'd do this while on camera to show you guys how I do it. So this is Amino Eyes. It comes in a tub like this with a cap on it. Take off the cap, and then it's got this seal on it. You open it up. And it's got the nice seal. And my OCD always wants me to have everything good. There we go. Take all the top off of it. Oop, so that the top goes back on without any issues. And then it's a powder. So while it's in this, it's in a powder form. And then the powder, it comes with a scoop. And I've shown you guys this before in my other past videos that you can go and look through. But this one will be in my shop order versus my ER order, because the last time I got this, it was in my ER order, before they had the platform change and the website update, which I'm still getting used to. But it comes in a powder like that, and see that little thing right in there? That's the little cup, or the little thing that comes with the powder. Now I'm gonna keep that in there right now. Now it's all in my nail. It smells so good. So I'm actually gonna keep this in here, that it's all powder. And actually what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring my hot water that I just made in my Keurig over here, and I'm gonna tap. You gotta kind of be careful with this, because it with the hot water. Usually I put it in at the bottom of my hot water, and then I'll stir it. But right now, oh, I don't have something to stir it with. This is what happens when you do this spontaneously. You don't have all your things with you. But that'll just sit on the top. Sometimes I'll swirl it around just to kind of get it mixed in there. I don't have a spoon or a fork up here right now to stir that in. But basically you just stir it in. I'm probably going to have to use my finger, but I don't know how hot it is. And then you just put the thing back, and you only need 1 scoop. This has got 12 grams are in one scoop. It's about 18 servings, which is 18 scoops for the whole thing. This all can be in the garbage. And then it just, you can kind of tap, or if you want to swivel. I kind of, it's really hot, so I can't really, like, mess with it. I don't have a spoon. The one thing I forgot. So if you kind of hit it a little bit hard. Well, anyway. Then you stir it up, and let me see if I can actually find something that I can stir it with. Sorry, I'll be right back. Just called improvising, guys. Sorry about that, real quick. I know, it's pretty rude, but improvising. So I've got my little diffuser thing, the bottom of my diffuser thing. Or this is the brush that I use to clean out the diffuser in here. I'm going to use the other end of it. And then you just stir it up in there. It's kind of puffy, so you kind of want the water to kind of get in there. That's why I put it at the bottom, really. And then I'll have the Keurig put the water in it, or if I'm doing hot water or whatever. If you do cold, you can do cold too. But like I said, it's been over 2-3 months now since I've had this. Actually, maybe even 6, to be honest. Because when I had my muscles feeling not so nice last time, it was during the summer. When I was lifting heavier boxes, and I was still over at a different job. And there's been a lot of change in between. Alright, so, oh, it smells good too because it's got that wolfberry lemon smell to it in the flavor. Alright, so now, stir, stir, stir. I like it hot because it smells really good. And then it's like tea. It's just like tea, but it's not. I don't know if you can see this. I'll try to do it the other way. Ooh, that's warm. But it's just like tea. See, guys? Got a little frothiness. Oh my god, I forgot how good that tastes. Oh my god. It's like lemon tea. But it's not. Because it's got the wolfberry lemonade flavor. Yeah, it's like lemon tea. Oh my god, that's so good. So anyways, that's that. Cool. So anyways, that's that, and I've actually needed this for a while. It's a synergistic complex of amino acids and antioxidants that help with fatigue and enhances muscle recovery during and after exercise. Formulated to support hydration and by replenishing important minerals lost during exercise. High in antioxidants and vitamin E, good source of vitamin E, and zinc. Directions: mix 1 scoop with 8 fluid ounces of water and consume during or after exercise. So then it's got the Muscle Performance Blend, which is branched chain amino acids, and there's a bunch of them. That's like beta-alanine, L-glutamine. I can't even. Those are all like your beta things. Then there's the Recovery Blend, which has got the Ninja Wolfberry, the Antioxidant Blend, which is red wine, polyphenols, vitamin E, zinc, which you all need zinc now, lime, fruit power, lemon peel, and lime peel oil. And then also you got the hydration mineral, which is sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. All in here. This is all really, really good. So anyways, that's that, and it tastes amazing. I'm just sad they don't make it into a really big, huge tub, you know? That was my next question. I'm like, dude, you guys make it into this huge one where you can have like 32 freaking, you know, servings in one? Because then I could do a whole month worth instead of just 18. So then the second one I needed was this little guy that I was out of before. And I was using this every day to help me stay energized at work. And it is none other than energy. essential oil. And this blend really, like, I never used it a lot before, and I use it now all the time, because before I was doing those energy drinks that were not really good for you and things like that, and they were giving me issues, whereas this is way better, and it doesn't give you that, like, caffeine withdrawal at the end of the day, or that slump, or that, like, and then the heart issues. So this has got rosemary, juniper, lemongrass, nutmeg, balsam Canada, clove, and pepper. So those are a lot of good oils, but because they've got lemon oils and stuff, lemongrass is like a thing. Excuse me. Yeah, lemongrass I think would be slightly photosensitive. But I would just always watch where you put it on something like underneath, especially in the winter. I ran out of my red shot, and I wasn't able to get any more, which was sad face, because that's also, this is the lemon and the lime and the tangerine. That also is very good for picking you up, getting you energized. So that's that one. And then, I really needed that, like, so, like, I haven't had that for, like, the last of the 3 days, and I'm like, oh man, I'm really, like, dragging now. And then, of course, Thieves. Thieves, really good for this time of year, especially when you're feeling under the weather. And I know everybody, especially working out in retail, still, all this craziness is going through, and you need a lot of the Thieves. And the Thieves blend is clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So rosemary and clove, same thing. Lemon, since this is a photosensitive oil, you kind of want to put it somewhere where it's not going to be direct sun, but then again it's winter, so you know it's all good. But I usually put it on the bottom of my feet. I'll put a roller top in here and put it on the bottom of my feet, or I'll use the roller version of it. This one I specifically get for my diffuser. The other one that they made, the little handheld one, I'll get that one for myself, for rolling all over my body or something, because I'm glad that they actually made that. That was awesome when I found that out. And then last but not least is the CBD Muscle Rub at 600 milligrams. I've been waiting to get the 600 milligram one for over a year now, because I had to settle for the 300 one, and I had to get 2 of those. And the 300 one, I was used to the 600 one, and then of course we had the shutdown and everything happened, and so I wasn't able to get the $600 one, or $600 one, the 600 milligram one. It seems like it would be $600 because it works so well. So I had to go double duty on the other one to compromise for it not being as strong, and my tolerance level being up. So I've actually used the other one, so it just comes in this little thing, and it's like that. It smells amazing. I love it. It works so well on my muscles, my knee joints, and everything. I was using it when I was moving my bed from that room in the front room over to here, and then when the bees were in this window, I had to move my bedroom into the other room where it is currently now. So it helped me with that. Then while I was moving it from this room to the other room, I had the 300 one, and it wasn't working as well for me personally because I was used to the 600. Now, being only on the 300 every so often, that probably will be too strong because my tolerance level probably went back down. So always be careful when you're doing these things. Start slow and go low to high, like slow. Don't put a lot on right away, because you never know how you're gonna, you know, figure out how it's gonna go. When I first started and I got this one first, I put a little bit on, and then I was really kind of like, whoa, I'm really tired right now, because I put too much on. And then I had to figure it out and build my tolerance up to where I needed it to do it. The 300 one, I'm good with. I don't really sleep on it at all unless I really kind of put the stuff. The Beauty Boost, which I don't have currently right here, I use at night on my face. Like, I'll take the tincture and I'll do the little dropper and I'll put it in my hand, rub my hands together, and put it on my face, and it helps me sleep. And it's got rose oil in it, so it's really good for facial stuff. So it's really good, especially with adult facial issues that I have with stress and other things going on. And so those are all of the things that I get. Like in this one, the CBD Muscle Rub, it's got Smart Spectrum CBD in it. So it's basically what it is, it's the what was it, Isolate. It was the Isolate, the CBD Isolate that they did, and they combined it with the essential oils to make Smart Spectrum. It's not broad spectrum. I think it's smart spectrum, which is isolate and then paired with essential oils to be put like even better performance. This has got, I think, just lemon in it. It's got shea butter, camphor, tea tree, lemon, peppermint, helichrysum, wintergreen, jojoba, safflower, clove, I said helichrysum, I think already. And then just really the cannabinol, which is the CBD. It does have beeswax in it, so I don't know if somebody's sensitive to beeswax, you might not be able to use this. So just be aware. Always when you're going on the Young Living thing, look at the ingredients. There's a tab that says ingredients. Well, there was a tab. I don't know if it is now because they changed the website. And just look under where it says ingredients to see if there's stuff in there like that you might not have. Like, I know a lot of people have issues with vanilla, beeswax because of bees, and some other things like that. So this is really, 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 really good. So those are all of my things, and of course it also comes with your, well, it was monthly, now it's quarterly. It's quarterly newsletter. So this one's from October, so I know all about it, but basically it has a letter from the person, the owner, and then you've got some news down here. Then on the back, you've got the retreats are back. They were talking about in October, they were bringing the retreats back for like recognition retreats. So if you hit a certain rank, you get free all-paid trip to wherever. There's silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. A lot of them, they go to the different farms, see firsthand how they're doing stuff like that. You get the platinum one. Well, I mean, the diamond one is random. It's just kind of wherever it goes. Silver, you just go to the lavender farm in Mona, Utah. The gold, you go to the Spokane River in Spokane, Washington, and the tour of the St. Mains Lavender Farm in Idaho. And then the platinum one is visit the passion projects for Young Living founder D. Gary Young, including the Finca Botanica Farm and Distillery at the Young Living Academy in Shogun, Guaquay, Ecuador. So that one will go over to Ecuador and see how Young Living is benefiting the people over in Ecuador, and how our purchases go right back into helping others, and helping the company build facilities for underprivileged people, which is really, really cool. And then the diamond one is just kind of, you're going to figure it out when they give it to you, like, when they figure it out. It's just always a surprise, and everybody's all giddy, like, yay, which one are we going now? I know one time they ended up taking them up to the chateau in Canada, up doing, like, a ski course thing, and they learned how to, like, ski and snowboard, and they did all that, and then they had all these like sightseeing and went shopping and had all this bling and all this stuff given to them. It was so awesome. My upline leader's a diamond, so she shares all the time. She's like, look what I got, and I'm like, score. Then of course there's cooking with Young Living, so there's always a section on cooking with the vitality oils. And then our new Young Living Experience Center open. So basically it's a firsthand, it's a center to learn firsthand how we distill oils, how the company separates their oils from other oils, or companies that say that their oils are pure or, you know, fine or whatever. We really want to be transparent in saying that, hey, yes, our oils are made this way. We don't put fillers in them. We don't do that. We're genuine with what we say. We don't go behind our backs with all this other stuff. And you can each come in and see how we do it. And, you know, of course, a lot of companies don't want people to see that because they can take the trade secrets and things like that. But we're not afraid about that because, like, we'd rather have more companies do the right way than the wrong way. And we'd rather have them, you know, have good competition versus, like, the crap competition. Okay, and then you have, of course, the leader panel here. All the new leaders. She's the new leader, new Royal Crown Diamond. So it's Royal Crown Diamond, and Diamond. So that's all those ones. And then, of course, we had the launch. This is, like I said, October, so we had the holiday catalog launch, which is Celebrate the Season, which is where I got a couple of my other stuff, but I didn't order a lot from that catalog this year. because all this other stuff was going on since October, November, December. Woo, craziness. And then there's Young Living's The YL Drop podcast by Jacob Young, who's the son of the founder. So he's got his little pack. And then these are the Mona farm, the Idaho, in Idaho, the farm in Idaho, where you do the lavender. So it's really, really cool. So, yeah, there you get that. You can read up on the newsletter. It's really, really fun. These are other oils. And, yeah, and I just also got more Dragon Time, because I've been using this constantly. My little drop here got taken off my necklace yesterday when I was at work, because I ended up having to get coupons out of the self-checkout, and my thing went right into the pocket, and then it got caught, and this thing hole broke off, but I fixed it. So this is just me putting some oil all over the lava bead, so it's its own diffuser, and then me putting oil in my big diffuser here that's magnetic, and it's got already a little pad in there to put it on. And I put 3 on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. And then it snaps shut. And then it helps me out so much. Like, this Dragon Time is been my godsend for the last 3 days right now, when I keep having to still go to work and not be a crazy monster and deal with all the stress that I'm dealing with at home and all the things. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my neck too. And be able to still work. And not, you know, have to take a day off from work, because right now I really can't afford that right now. With all the changes that are happening, and my life kind of being put up in the ethers. So yeah, it helps regulate my hormones and keeps my mental faculties good and my hormones in check, so I don't scream at people. But it's got fennel in it, clearly sage, marjoram, lavender, yarrow, and jasmine. So that's the blend that's in this guy. And when I was younger, I would be in my room and I would be taking over-the-counter medications all the time, and it would not be good. And I would have to call off to work or whatever. When it's really bad, I used to call off before I started my regimen and constantly being on this. I used to have to call off. And I stayed in my room and I diffused this, and my grandmother even noticed that I had a big, big difference in how I felt and how I was reacting and stuff, and I wasn't as combative with people, and I wasn't as irritable and all sorts of stuff. And even my doctors told me, after I started doing all the essential oils and the holistic means, it was really, there was a big change. And then life happened and I had to go back to eating gluten, and here I am now dealing with some other crap. And I really do think the only reason why I'm actually as sane as I am right now and still staining is because of these essential oils and their oil infused products, and the fact that they're helping me stay borderline, so I'm not crazy dealing with other stuff. I've got other medicine, I'm on other stuff, so I'm actually also all about medicine too, so you pair both of them together, because right now I'm also taking over medication from my doctor for a different condition that I have, and I have to get blood work done too. So I always advise do both, and talk with your doctor and work with your doctor. If your doctor's not into holistic healing or is open-minded to that, then also seek other advice from holistic people that maybe you can pair with both your primary and your other one, because the best way to go is to do both of them. You know, I believe that, you know, sometimes there's some things that are just for holistic means, and other times it's just for scientific means. I mean, like, if you're literally in the hospital and you're on your deathbed, these aren't going to save you, no offense. And it's your time to go, it's your time to go. That's not going to save you. But if, say, you just have a little thing that doesn't need hospitalization or something, then, you know, you can be like, yeah, okay, I'll do this, instead of running to the pharmacy or the corner store to get chemicalized freaking things that are going to cause all sorts of more side effects, and it's more sick care than preventative care. Or health, you know. It's not a health care system, it's a sick care system, is what I heard one doctor actually say, when I was at my doctor's office, and I was really surprised because usually you don't hear that from doctors. But more and more people are seeing that this is true, especially with the last 2 years has been going through. And there's lots of holistic means that could have been used that weren't, to save a bunch of people, or at least. And that's the other thing too. It all has to do with a lot of other stuff. What you're putting in your body. It's what, you know, is coming down the pipeline. Our food supply chain is crap. In this country, it's all processed. There's no nutrients in anything. So that's why there's so many different conditions with so many different people going on. And this is why we get complications when we end up getting, say, some bacteria, virus that is in the world, and then we end up getting it ourselves, and then we have complications. It's because our food and our sustenance was not giving us the proper nutrition in the first place. Even if you do like vegan or vegetarian, even those kinds of things aren't necessarily good, because they can be sprayed with all holistic stuff and stuff, but it's not 100%, because the soil itself is all bad. And this is why Young Living takes its time on trying to find the right soil and all those things. And if the soil's been turned over one too many times or doesn't have the right nutrition in it, which they do test for, then they will hold off on planting anything there. And they will make sure that is set however long it takes, a year, 2 years, whatever, until that nutrients can get back into the ground. Or they will also bring in like mica from different areas and put mica back into the soil so that the soil gets nutrients again. It's like when you're a gardener or something, you need different minerals to be in your soil so your plants grow and they're healthy. It all makes sense. You got to all think things through. It's not just one and done. So that's why it's an approach. It's not just here you have this issue, then take this. You have this issue, take that. That's what we're used to, and that's not how we're supposed to help ourselves heal and help ourselves get better and stay better. None of this is a one and done heal or anything. You can heal yourself if you think first and then take preventative action, instead of just go and relying on yourself versus what everybody else is going to say. Knowing yourself, knowing deep down in what your body is telling you, and the symbols and the symptoms of things. Like, okay, I have a pain over here, and that means this. Or, hey, I didn't feel good today. What do I need? Okay, my body says I need to calm down. Now, we live in a society that says, oh, well, too bad. Take this pill, do that, go back to work because you need the money. That's not how it should be. And that's where we're progressively getting worse in that aspect, because culture and society is causing that. It's not just, oh, there's this virus or this bacteria or whatever that's up in the, environment or whatever. No, there's more to it. It's not just one little simple thing. It's bigger, but nobody wants to listen to that. So, but it's true. The more you delve into it, the more you really understand your body and your system and how everything works, and how your environment at home and outside of your environment and your stress levels and all that stuff works together, then you'll start understanding stuff a little bit more. Older generations knew that. They kind of knew more. That's why they had their own farms. That's why they had their own things. But because society morphed to the point where people didn't want to do stuff for themselves and people wanted things done for them, and then they wanted easy, quick, and it ended up becoming, instead of just a simple easy, quick over here, it became easy, quick for everything. And then we lost track of our values and different things. It's a blended thing. You get a little bit here and a little bit there. It's all different aspects of different things too. So, but anyways, that's my thing. Thanks for sticking with me. I know this is going on like a half an hour, and I'm sorry, but I haven't been on a lot, and there's been a lot going on with me the last couple months. I've had to deal with a lot of loss in my life this year, and a little bit last year too, and I've just been kind of going like your normal autopilot, and then it's actually caused issues with my own health. So I've had to get that looked at. I've had to modify how I'm doing things, adjust, pivot, things like that, and I'll probably be pivoting a little bit more going forward. But I'm very glad that I have these supplements and these oils so that they can help me stay at least borderline, if not above borderline, for what's going on, until I can actually get myself in a set system and environment where my body and my essence can thrive. So That's to be determined depending on what I put in my body. Now I'm totally going gluten-free again because I've learned the hard way. Gluten is not my friend, and that's why I'm having all these complications, and now it's kicking me in the ass for it. So now I gotta reverse all the damage I did to myself and help my body put back all the nutrients it needs and do all that stuff and adjust how I can with what I've got. So, alright, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for following me, and thank you for keeping watch. You can join me on this YouTube channel, or you can follow me on my Facebook account, which is actually now Meta. Don't mind my dog. The mailman's walking by, so this is all kind of crazy. And I'm also on Instagram. So you can catch me on all those platforms, unless those platforms decide not to do anything anymore, because, you know, we don't know what's going on, because Facebook is now turning into Meta, Google's turning into Alphabet, and everything is going crazy, because this is just a crazy world we're living in now. But hey, let's enjoy the ride. Let's stay healthy with our means and our supplements and everything. And please take time to make sure you're good, you're safe, you're staying sane, and not overstressed, because that's really what's gonna get you 10 feet under, 6 feet under, whatever you want to say. So, all right, I will talk to you guys later. Love, light, and blessings, and I will see you on the next shop order reveal. All right, bye. Have a great day. Happy December 18th, 2021. All right, Merry Christmas if I don't see you guys. All right, and a Happy New Year. Bye.